What's up, Dragon Nation? I'm Rich with Dragon Nation Gaming. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Last episode, we were working on the tether builder and then the ring. Now, we finally reached the limit. I can't build anymore. We reached the block limit. So what I have to do is I have to start a new grid in order to continue. Now, there's a couple ways I can do this, but we're going to do it the fun way. And try to, at least. But anyways, let's go ahead, get this started. Alright, so as you can see, we are 2.3 kilometers from the surface. And we only have 135 meters to go to get out of the gravity range of the planet, or the moon. It really sucks that we're that close. We're just right there. I mean, all I would need is like 3 more sections. Yeah, 3 more sections and I would be done. But it's because of all the stuff I have on the station. We have 4 pillars and then the rings and then the solar panels, which, you know, I added to it and I never actually did count the damn thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 34, 68. Minus 2 is 66. So yeah, 66 on this side and then 66 on this side, which is 132 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, each ring has 132 solar panels. There are 3 rings. So yeah, a lot of solar panels. That's going to be a lot of power. We might not even need a reactor or batteries when we're done. But yeah, first thing we need to do is we need to finish this tower so we can get on to bigger and better things. There's a couple ways I could try to do this. I could either try to do it by hand, or we can have fun with a new vehicle. Now, I've done this before, and what I did was I just built a heavy lifter. It's a ship that has a lot of thrust and a lot of power to bring up really heavy stuff. And that's what we're going to need here. Because what I need to do is I need to bring up an entire section for all 4 pillars. And it's going to be extremely heavy. Our construction ship might be able to do it, but just barely. It definitely doesn't have enough gyros for that. So, first thing we're going to have to do... Did I turn off? Yeah, I turned off the welders, thank God. Let's go ahead and go in. We'll go ahead and turn off the projector. One thing that happened that was actually pretty cool is it actually let me know when I was reaching the limit. Back in the day when I first tried this, I just had to keep building until it just stopped. But now there's actually an alert that comes up that tells you when you're about to reach the limit, the block limit. Which I thought was pretty damn cool. I mean, it was really helpful. I would go ahead and do that again, but it would take so much work and there would be a problem. What I did was I actually got most of the next section done, but once it was done, this merge block wasn't able to connect, and I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on, and then I accidentally tried to fly through it, and there was no collision. So it looked like the next section of pillar was actually there, but you could fly through the damn thing. And that's why that merge block wouldn't connect. Hopefully it didn't do it to any of these. Nope, this section I think is good. But yeah, the problem with that is I could have went ahead and backed it up 1 more section. But I couldn't get rid of the imaginary pillar section. I couldn't delete it. So pretty much what I had to do was I had to go back to a previous save, which is where I'm at right now. So on my own, I've also been getting rid of, as this thing builds up and I have to keep an eye on it, I went ahead and got rid of all the merge blocks and connectors and everything and got everything finished. So all the way down at the bottom, except for these few right here, which I have to hit up at some point. And yeah, let's go ahead and get the construction ship back down to the surface. so we can go ahead and try to design this new ship and see if it's going to work out. Then what I need to do is I need to figure out, you know what, while we're up here, there is one other thing I have to do. Well, two things I have to do. One, we have to get the welders out of the way. And then I need to create the setup for the next section. So let's go ahead and turn those rotors. So that way we can get the welders out of the way. Rotor head, reverse. And there they go. Man, that was such a good idea. I'm glad I thought of it. Do I have my lights off? Yes, I do. Alright, so what we need to do is I need to set this up on a piston. Because later on, about right here, I'm going to create merge blocks, which will connect this to the next section that we have to build, the next grid. But for right now, I can't completely connect them, so we're going to have to do this with connectors. Now, connectors won't be able to hold this thing stable, so I'm going to have to use landing gear as well. First, I need to figure out where the hell everything is going to go. So, I'm going to need a space, then a connector, piston, and then right here. I'm also going to need, yeah, I got to bring that in because I need to make sure that those, let me grab my tools. Character tools, grinder. I also need to make sure that we are connected to the conveyor system. And I also did check everything out. We're good on the conveyors. They come all the way to the top. Now I need to go ahead and get that built, and then we'll do it on the other side as well. So what I could do is one connector, maybe, but it wouldn't be very strong. And I need to make sure that this thing is lined up perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 3-point system. I'm going to put a connector on this side, a connector on the back, and a connector over on this side as well. Hopefully with the 3 connectors, I can get that next grid lined up the way it's supposed to. Hopefully. We'll have to see. Alright, so I think if we come out to about right there, that should be good. And then I need to figure out how to get landing gear on it to lock the whole thing into place. Because the landing gear is not going to hold very sturdy. Stuff will move around and we'll have all kinds of issues. Alright, so I need one in the back. Okay, we'll leave that. And right here. So conveyor junction. Why is it doing it 2 times? I have no idea. Alright, we'll get those welded up. Then I could go ahead and do a piston. Is everything welded? I think so. Alright, now we're going to need... Oh. I need to put a piston in my toolbar first. Okay, if I can spell it correctly. I have so much trouble with that. And one piston here, one piston there, and a piston there. Now I need to go ahead and place the connector and make sure that it doesn't snap to the pillar. So we're going to place it like that. Okay, you need to turn. Because I don't want it grinding. When it's sideways like this, you have this little gap. So it shouldn't cause any trouble, hopefully. Come on, would you just place right there? There you go. And then what I need to do is I need to put the pistons. What am I missing? I need to go get more resources. Steel plates, really? Well, watch this. Since we are connected to all of this, I could just go ahead and go to a connector over here and load up. Alright, I hope. Steel plate. There we go. Now, that's the whole reason why I'm building this system. So that way, we can do stuff like that. Alright, steel plates and all this. And then get everything welded up. And then I need to adjust those pistons. I also need to name the pistons too, so that I can move them all at the same time. Alright, I think we're good. Alright. So yeah, what I need to do is I need to extend each of these pistons to just be above the top of the pillar. So it's going to be just a little bit more than one block. Each block is 2.5 meters. So what I think I'll do is, let's see, 2.6. So yeah, we set the max distance at 2.6 and reverse and see what kind of space we got. I just need it. Oh yeah, that might work perfectly. I just need it enough so that way I can get this merge block to the next set. Like the merge block that will be here. See the section. Alright, the section's going to start with these blocks right here. And then we're going to bring up the entire section. So I need this merge block to go up to the next one, which means there can't be that much of a gap. It actually has to be a really, really small gap because I have very little playroom. I think I have like 0.5 meters. What is this set up at? 9.5 meters. So I have half a meter that I could extend this to max, and that's it. So I could go ahead and extend it a little bit more, but just to be on the safe side, we need to make sure that the merge blocks that we put in don't connect quite yet. So let's go ahead and change that. Let's say 2.8. That looks a little bit better. And then I need to do that with the other 3 pistons. Also, I need to do that with the other 3 pillars. Yep, this is going to take me a minute. Alright, everybody, say hello to the heavy lifter. So, it's not that difficult. All I did was take my fighter. You guys might have seen this design if you've watched my live streams. So all I did was I took my fighter blueprint and just added some more arms so that way I could get some more thrust. What I don't want is I don't want the thrusters actually pointing down at the blocks. That's why I went ahead and extended them out just a little bit. Now I don't know if I'm going to put this on the Steam Workshop. I probably have to dress it up just a little bit. And yeah, make it look a little bit more like a heavy lifter. But for now, it should work. This thing should be extremely light. Let me go ahead. I need to get some stuff put in the reactor. I also... There they are. We're going to do 100 ingots for right now. I also need to make sure I turn off the landing gear. Can I not? Is it not connected? What? Huh? Wait a minute. Should be connected. It's just right up here. Oh, I forgot the conveyor. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't have it connected by conveyor. But it's alright now. Now we got 2 reactors, which should be enough to power all the freaking thrusters I have on this thing. So we have the 4 right here on the belly. We have 4 on the rear pylons. Then we have 8 on either side on the extension arms. No, that's 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 tier 3 thrusters. And I don't even know how many gyros I have on this thing. I have a bunch. But hopefully it should be enough to get this thing moving. Alright, let's go ahead and not waste any more time. So, I did record while I was making this thing. Oh, no, I need landing gear, my bad. While I was building this thing, I did record, but with all the stuff we have to do in this episode, I don't think I'm going to be able to put it into the final edit. If I do, it'll probably be a long episode, probably be an hour-long episode. So what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to edit that out because there's not really a whole lot to this design. I think everything is ready. All the thrusters are hooked up, I hope. And there we go. Alright, now what we need to do is I already built this pylon. I went ahead and got the connectors on it. We just need to go ahead and get it connected up. Also, make sure you have power on the damn thing. Alright, let's see. I don't have a... Oh, shit. Okay. Yep, this has a lot of power. And it's a very light ship, too. Oh, wow. Okay. Might not be enough gyroscopes. The gyros are not moving very well. So, I might have to add more. Oh, okay. Maybe I lied. It's only when we're tilting that they're a problem. We'll see. Once we pick this big-ass thing up, we'll see how much power they actually do have. I'm trying to make sure that the thrusters are not going to hit the blocks. Alright, are we down? We got it. Alright, now I need to get this big-ass piece of shit up to the top of the tether. Alright, let's see how this is going to work out. Oh, we are so overdrawn on power right now. So what I could do is I still have those bottom thrusters on. Let me see. Okay. I think they're called engine now, right? Which ones would they be? Forward, down. Let's try down. I think they would be down thrusters or down engines. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. How about up? That's them. Alright, so all these ones right here, which just have the regular vanilla nozzle, we could leave on. These other ones, shut off. So that way we're not interfering with the blocks underneath. So now the only thrusters that are on are the ones on the pylon. Or the pylon section. But yeah, we're still overdrawn on power. But that's okay. I mean, we're still able to get up there. I can't see where the hell I'm going. I don't want to hit the solar panels or the rings. And we're drifting as well. Oh, we're good. Alright, this is probably going to take me a minute. I want to take it easy, make sure we don't break anything. Is that the landing gear? Or no, it's my connector I think is sparking. Yep, it's the connector. Okay. Okay, we're good. Alright, so now I could just go straight up. We're going to clear everything. Alright, looks like the gyros are going to be enough. The problem is, I don't have any cameras on this damn thing, so I can't really see what I'm doing. Probably one of the things I'll do if I reinvent this is go ahead and add cameras and everything. Be nice if I had another person in here, but that's not working out that way, so I need to try to get this damn thing lined up. And okay, where you're right here. Like so. Alright. Now I know this isn't the easiest or best way of doing this, but it's fun. And it's kind of realistic because this is kind of the same way you would do it if you were a real engineer. You would do this probably with a helicopter. There are helicopters that are just for lifting really heavy shit. Alright, we need to take it easy when we come down. Oh, no we don't. The thrusters are powerful enough to just stop us. But yeah, this thing is going to need a whole lot more power. Because I'm overdrawing just a bit. Alright, take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Do not crash. Alright, we need to come forward. And... oh, God, this is nerve-wracking. And I know you guys can't see very well. Don't worry, neither can I. You're not missing anything. You'll know when you miss something. It's dark, so you'll see the explosion. Alright, we need to bring it over to the left. And now I think we can go down. Getting close. Yeah, let's go and back her up. And what I want to do is I want to make sure those connectors are all connected. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off inertia dampeners on this ship when they start to connect. So, see. And we're just going to let it... oh, no, that's not going to work. Hold on. Yeah, that's not going to work. I need a connector in the front as well. Damn it. Alright, hold on. Alright, so the problem we were having is it was starting to lean back this way. That's because I had nothing on this side to hold it up. So what I'm going to have to do... We don't need this merge block anymore. This merge block is done. What I need to do is go ahead and bring this out. Ooh. Yeah, if I put a connector... That connector is not going to be connected up. It's just to try to get us in a spot to where this thing is stable. And hopefully lined up. I'm missing computers. Alright, where... Give me a connector. We'll do this shit by hand. Screw it. Alright, if we could get this lined up... and get this working like it's supposed to. That's a big if. Alright, now that we got that, I just need to put blocks. We don't need to worry about connection because the other threes are going to be connected. So we just need to come out from right here. Let's go ahead and weld those up real quick. Make sure they're nice and strong, and then we just need to... Did we... Yeah, piston. We're going to need one. So, piston. And there we go. Weld you up. And then I need to set you for a distance of... Oh, shit. I think it was, what, 2.8? I do believe. Oh, shit, passed it. Alright, so large. This is... Okay, maybe this is a little bit more work than I thought it was going to be. There we go. Alright, now we just need the connector, extend that piston, and hopefully now we can get it connected. If not, what I'm going to have to do is figure something else out. Steel plate and construction. God damn it. Alright, steel. I also want to double check and see... God damn it, would you just... Yeah, I'm having trouble with my mouse. Alright, construction, steel plate. Yeah, we got enough resources to go ahead and finish the last piece. Maybe. Wait a minute, am I out? Am I out of steel plate? No. Please don't tell me that. I am out of steel plates. No. Hold on. I have to have some of the construction ship. The rest of it has to be in there. If not, I'm going to have to mine some more iron. God damn it, motors. Alright, let me get that extended, and I'm just wasting your guys' time right now. Let's get that extended, and then we'll try to connect it and see what happens. Alright, let's